Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. So right when you all believed that we'd seen every one of the exciting bends in the road and Nicki was going meet with Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki tossed us a curve when she guaranteed that Megan supposedly attempted to take action on her man. Kenneth, unimportant, was the very man that Megan tossed concealment at in her tune. Nicki has been on Megan's neck since Megan dropped the melody murmur. Furthermore, she isn't giving up at any point in the near future. You all remember how she promised to uncover Megan and spill some truly fiery tea. You all better support yourselves since this is just the start of what vows to be a truly insane battle. Your old tea, because no man has ever and will at any point love you and lie on your dead mother. Listen, when I tell you all that Nicki is unglued about the Megan circumstance, I'm completely serious on the grounds that she is enraged and has been going on R since Megan tune dropped, and it's straightforward why she's so disturbed in light of the fact that she accepts that Megan came for her. Family and Nicki quickly went into assurance mode, getting down on Megan and spilling a ton of tea, including one where she guaranteed that Megan once attempted to put continues on her significant other purpose. Orderly, Megan discharged the initial shots at Nicki and her most recent track Murmur, and Nicki didn't simply get the sub, she captured it hard. And she went full-scale hauling Megan through the mud. She didn't keep down at all, calling out to her out by her and Instagram and Twitter and every one of the sides of Beyonce's web, and allowed me to let you know Nicki isn't indicating that things are pulling back now. A lot of people could imagine that this entire show began with Megan's plate on his yet. And the off chance that you've been keeping tabs, you realize it extends way before then. The flashes start to zoom around 2020, uncovering that there was some strain between them back in the days of yore before 2020. They were tight. Megan even had Nicki highlight on her 2019 banger Sweltering Young Lady Summer, which was an enormous hit at the time. They were awesome of buds going live on Instagram. And everything then out of the no place in 2020 things took an insane turn at first. Many individuals accepted it had to do with Megan teaming up with Cardi B. You know, when Megan combined efforts with Cardi on, and we as a whole know the set of experiences among Nicki and Cardi, they can't stand one another, and that stretches out to people around them as well. Anyway, Nicki attempted to dismiss those suppositions. As per her, the genuine aftermath happened when she trusted in Megan about effectively pursuing a child and conceivably getting pregnant. Incredibly, Megan purportedly encouraged her to hit up a center and dispose of it, fanning the fire. Nicki guaranteed her better half. Kenneth Trivial was available when Megan offered the expression, and he didn't trifle with that is have going to be disturbed. I ear young lady, she put me under wraps so quick she was like, hang on cuz my better half, he's in the other room. I was like, oh cuz I realized he was back there, just his eyes. When you got out whatever you said yet, that is, I ain't in any event going to express out loud whatever I said. It's confidential, thus assuming it happened, we understand what we got to do as per Nicki. That was the genuine explanation that they dropped out, and this video sort of appears to back up what she said on the grounds that even Megan herself indicated it during this old Instagram live meeting. Young lady, she put me under control so quick she was like, hang on cuz my better half, he's in the other room. I was like, oh cuz I realized he was back there. His eyes, you got out whatever you said yet, that is, I ain't in any event going to express out loud whatever I said. It's confidential in the event that it happened, we understand what we got to do. No, we not doing that. No, we not. Ira, so probably this is the genuine explanation that they had a spat, yet whenever they first tossed conceal at one another, they used toss sub-tweets and attempt to keep things on the low like that. One time Megan unpretentiously called her out on rapping. I recollect young ladies used to applaud me cheerfully. Now I'm bossed up and them same young ladies frantic at me. And we should not neglect. See Megan's dives and treats feline where she focused all over that she's a Grammy victor spitting. Is anyone around this beat keep a score Grammy selected P beat? I got 4, I'm the ish that is the reason these young ladies pissed. I realized it was the issue when them young ladies begin to diss. Nicki wasn't guiltless either, however she's been tossing her fair share of conceal in the recent years. Also take Red Ruby the Sleeve for instance, where she went after Megan for having Chance in the Foot by Tory. Paths expressing 700 on them ponies while we fixing the leave, yet I don't F for ponies. Since Christopher Reeves, ooh-ho, became cautious when I dunk its flips, all in the whip. It's 40s with 30 clasps of blades, with it the switch now. The Christopher Reeves reference has a multifaceted nuance. On one hand, it focuses to the entertainer's pony injury that finished his vocation, however. At that point, there's this sharp wordplay interfacing a stallion to a pony, and since Megan calls herself a stallion, well, you can most likely think about where that is going, and just to ensure that you all got the shade, Nicki underlined the line during her exhibition at the Moving Clearly celebration last year. She said, "We 700 ponies will be fixing to leave, but I ponies." Christopher Nicki was definitely not going to ease up on Megan, not even in the wake of dropping her collection. Pink Friday too. She tossed some serious shade at Megan in the Melody FTQ directly up, telling her visit in your Tory path. B, I'm not Iggy. Now, this is one more poke at Megan and Tory's circumstances. Now, the Iggy reference is attached to the gossip circling about Megan purportedly taking visuals from Iggy. Alia, we should be genuinely honest. These two have been grinding away for some time now, so I don't believe anyone's guiltless here because the two of them have been somewhere down in this wreck, going shade left and right. However, this shade they threw around before is no problem, contrasted with what's going on now. Megan flipped around the web with her track Kiss, pursuing a lot of celebs, blaming Drake for getting lipo and a BBL and hauling Tory, and whatnot. The genuine kicker, however, was at the point when she tossed Conceal at Nicki with the line, "These young ladies don't be frantic at Megan." These young ladies distraught at Meg's regulation. I don't actually have the foggiest idea what the issue is nevertheless. I ensure you all the when me star at that line had everyone scrambling the Google attempting to sort out what me regulation was, and I got to concede Megan on that line for the people who are pondering Megan's regulation is connected with Nicki's significant other Kenneth Trivial. And I'm certain you all realize the claims encompassing him in addition to her sibling, carrying out an extended punishment for a few major allegations, including his stepdaughter. No doubt that line hit excessively near and dear, and that is the reason Nicki totally went off and the hit K9 going holler with Megan getting down on her and hauling her through the mud. Well, she went live to review a few pieces of a diss track that she had coming from Megan, and she said, "Terrible B, she like 6 foot, I call her Bigfoot the B-fell. I to get up on your great foot like 6 foot, I consider it Bigfoot the fell up." I said, "Get extremist, she draw." Pep to Melody, which she named obviously Bigfoot. And shockingly, despite the fact that fans appear as though they were despising, it's a success. The tune has broken a few records previously, remembering the greatest presentation for a female rapper for Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube. Nicki spilled an entire part of tea in that Megan melody, uncovering her for supposedly connecting with her mother's man after her mother died. Nicki around here calling her a 403 and laying down with numerous men in the business, lying about the circumstance with conservative land, thus considerably more presently. Like I said, Nicki was large frantic at Megan in light of the fact that she went off over and over deriding her for not having an in, saying that no one could at any point cherish her, and blaming her for purposely attempting to humiliate a spouse, erasing the previous. She alluded to the circumstance with her better half as OT. Ragman at Projectile Frag Slug section currently tune in here. You don't someone who loves you. What's more, S10 to down behind you, so you raising 30-year-old T from when this man was a 15-year-old individual kid, you raising 30-year-old T cause no man has ever and will at any point cherish you, and lying on your dead mom, you're damn yeah, you're a Nicki then. At that point, indicated that Megan had lied about Tory Grip, and that Megan blamed everything on Tory to save herself. You let everybody simply be under the bum be blamed, and you let the child be blamed. Tory, your closest companion, is your mother. Nicki additionally went off in a few tweets where she hauled Megan for talking to her loved ones. Nicki tweeted that you would rather not raise relatives and that lying about your dead mother advised me to drink and go to a center. On the off chance that I was pregnant, all since I wouldn't allow you to pour alcohol down my throat. B thinks she a harasser cause she get a stone country early lunch, consistently be frantic at party. He told every one of your teeth, however you going after my family, get up on your great foot, go. Apologize to your mom. Dreadful snake. She then, at that point, attempted to call Megan a 403, expressing discussion of Megan's regulation for a free beat. You can hit Megan crude? She then attempted to jokester Megan's chaotic circumstance with her conventional. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.